Welcome. My name is Zara, and I'm going to be telling you about final full moon for 2020 in Cancer. And what a beautiful way to go into the new year, into this new energy that awaits us into 2021. So the full moon in Cancer will be happening on the 29th, 30th of December 2020. This is the final full moon. In January, we had a full moon lunar eclipse, and that was in Cancer. That was also during the time of when the North Node was in Cancer. And that energy of Cancer with that lunar eclipse was a lot to bring us home. Cancer rules the home, the fourth house. It's your emotions. Cancer is ruled by the moon too. So our sense of security and stability. And that happened in January of this year. So that energy was really to bring us home, to allow us to heal, release, let go. A lot of stuff and a lot of feelings during this year of 2020. And what a beautiful way to close the year. Look at the energy, look at the synchronicity to close with the Cancer full moon, which basically is allowing you to look back on this year. Look back on all the changes, all the challenges, all the emotions that were felt, the heavy ones. Everything you had to experience, and to bring yourself to let it go and release it. And allow for hope to come through, because this full moon in Cancer will be in a harmonious aspect to Uranus in Taurus, which is an earth energy. So it gives us hope. Uranus is freedom. So that Uranian kind of energy of giving us freedom. And Taurus obviously rewards new beginnings, value, finding emotional value, seeing hope, intimacy in the simple things. Yes, there will be tears. It is a Cancer full moon. It's what, and Cancer is ruled by the moon. So a full moon in Cancer, it's like, oh, this is great. I'm allowed to let go of everything that is heavy and sitting on me. That's how we'll feel. We will allow ourselves to cleanse our minds, our hearts, and our souls, to really feel at home with ourselves and everything we've experienced, and to basically allow ourselves to release it. It's a beautiful full moon, and I think it's so magical. It's so beautiful that, imagine, in January we had the lunar eclipse full moon in Cancer on the 10th of 2020, and now we close with the Cancer full moon that's allowing you to let go of everything you've experienced during this year. To feel your feelings. Yes, you have to get deep in your feelings in Cancer because it's a water energy. You've got to explore the depths of your deepest pain. The ocean, go deep within it. It's a water energy. And that can be freeing. That's that Uranus energy. It gives you the space, the moment, the time to free your soul, to free yourself through allowing yourself to feel, to allowing yourself to grieve what you felt that you had to let go of, lost, and what you had to change within yourself. All the movements, physically, emotionally, the home, the heart, that's Cancer. And now we come to this place of like, I've been through so much during this year, which all started in January with the lunar eclipse in Cancer, with the North Node at that time being Cancer. So now we come here to this place of all this transformation and actually see the hope for the future, freedom. What do you want? Originality, a new beginning. And because also Uranus is in Taurus with this harmonious aspect to this full moon, it gives you a reward. What have you been working on? What have you been working on mentally, emotionally, physically? And that's a beautiful time. I will put videos at the bottom about the Cancer lunar eclipse, and also what we also went through in January of 2020 was the Saturn-Pluto conjunction. So that will also be there because it tells you a lot about this year, and maybe you can watch those and understand it. This is also time to give thanks. You know, Cancer's thankful. It's very emotional. It's an emotional moon where you can really go into the depths of your emotions and release, or you can find yourself feeling very comfortable as well and looking at the parts of your life of how you've evolved and let go, the release part, and look at the, you know, the evolution, the emotional evolution within yourself. How have you changed with hope and freedom, that Uranus energy. So it's a very beautiful time, and you know, it's a full moon to bring in the new year. You know, and I feel really with this new moon there will be hope, there will be change. Yes, you know, each year brings its challenges, but it's about those challenges and how we grow within them and how we explore them, how we maneuver ourselves. And through that, we can basically reinvent ourselves, change, grow. And life is about growing. There's one thing about life that's forever certain, and that's change. That's just life. Things change every moment. And the more we embrace that, and it's important to remember that, especially with the Cancer full moon, because Cancer is a cardinal energy, and that's really the energy of change. You know, that's a change of season, literally, in cardinal signs, which is your cardinal signs are Libra, Aries, Capricorn, and of course Cancer. So here we go. Change. We went through a lot of changes this year, especially in the beginning of the year with that lunar eclipse. So we had to change, and life changes all the time. And the one thing I think I've learned throughout life and throughout this year is to embrace change. Each moment, stay present in it, and know that things change within each moment. And as they change, learn to flow like water. Just flow with it, exactly like water does. Flow with it, just like that. And the more you learn to do that, the more we embrace that, the more we connect to that energy, the more we flow through life. And healing, that's what water energy placements are. It offers great healing. Allow for the Cancer full moon to heal you. It wants to. It wants to release you of your heaviness. It wants to release you of your emotions and mental concerns and all of those things that hold you back, so that you can move forward into the new year. I think things to do that you should stay away from this full moon is probably if you're going to be drinking too much. It will really let your feelings all out, and maybe it might not be something you really want. As well as very emotionally charged situations, toxic situations and relationships that can really bring up a lot of hurt, you know. And if things trigger you during this full moon, remember that triggers are there for you to process, for you to work with within yourself, to accept and make peace, to let go, to see the lesson through it. So those are the things that come up with triggers, but we can feel very emotionally triggered. So I wouldn't suggest, you know, spending time with any toxic people or people that you find that, you know, are negative or hard on you or emotionally, you know, place a lot of burdens on you. It will be very uncomfortable. It's a good time to spend time with people you feel really deeply connected to. So family, the heart, the home, that's Cancer, to make changes within your home, even move things around before the new year, what changes you want to make to your home. It's all those kinds of things that welcome in new energy, and also intimate moments that are simple. You know, life is priceless in that way. And we always think like, big, enormous gifts and this and the other. But sometimes the moments that matter the most are those small, intimate moments, where you look at someone, be it a friend, a lover, a family member, your children, and you just, look at them and give thanks and feel connected. And you just know in that moment without saying anything to anyone that you feel that love. Those are those priceless moments. And it can be with anything, even nature. We just take a moment to stop and look at its beauty, to embrace that energy. It's simple things. That's intimacy. It's unexpected, And I feel with this Cancer moon, it's a lot about those simple, unexpected moments that surprise you, because it's Uranus, that Uranian energy, just like Uranus, it just surprises you, and you're like, whoa, that's rewarding, that's heartfelt. And that's the energy of this full moon. It's about looking at those small moments, but seeing the magic in them. Those things that we take, for granted. And that's one thing about this year. It showed us a lot of things that we just, took for, that's how it is, for granted. But now made it so much more special. And that's just a perspective shift. So it's about changing your mindset too. And that's a lot of change, especially when you go through emotional changes, like how we started with the beginning of this year, this, the lunar eclipse in Cancer, emotional changes. It really shifts your mindset of your perspective of how you view things. And it's those small moments. And it's important to keep everyone in mind, because a lot of us have gone through a lot of loss with people, with loved ones, with work situations, with everything. And really keep everyone in mind and be respectful of boundaries and how we treat each other and what we say to each other. This is a Cancer full moon. It wants us to open our hearts to love. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so grateful for everyone who likes, shares these videos, and everyone during this year who have supported me with either readings, energy work, coaching, all of those things. Thank you so much. Lots of love. Wishing you a very happy new year and lots of blessings to you.